going to be doing a short presentation for you all.
Thank you. Buenos dias. Good morning. How is everyone? Good, good. What I'm going to talk to you about would have been a completely different story if I would have told it 6 months ago. I'm going to talk about something that most people don't like to talk about. I'm going to tell you a story that may bring up a little bit of emotions for some of you in the audience. I'm going to tell you how one day, almost 6 months ago, completely changed my life and made me realize how much more meaning and purpose that I have here on this earth. And I hope that I can connect with all of you in some way today. And I hope, this is my biggest hope of all, that in all of you I inspire you to dream. And not just dream, but to dream big. I hope that I inspire all of you to go to college, to continue your education. Because I'm telling you right now, we need you. Todos los Latinos, all of the Latinos in this room, we need you all to dream. We need you to dream big. We need you to go to college. We need you out in our community making a difference. Your parents need you. Tus padres, the community, everyone does. So I'm here to tell you my story and how it relates to that dream. Let me give you a little bit of a background first. I'm here studying at the University of Nevada, Reno. I'm getting my master's in school counseling and in marriage, family, and therapy. It's been a lot of work. I've gone through a lot of hurdles, a lot of challenges that I've mentioned to you. But nothing could prepare me for November 8th, 2012. So, a lot of you, and this is how I felt, I can tell you right now, I'm in my 30s, I felt like I had it all figured out, like, okay, my parents had split up, I'd gone through childbirth, financial hardship, etc., I graduated from college. I kind of thought I had it figured out. But I'm here to tell you that I really didn't. That this day changed my life to where I became so humbled, to where I realized that you can go through life every day and think you know everything, and then something can happen to you, and you realize you know nothing. This next thing that I'm going to talk about, like I said earlier, is something that we don't talk about. Even when I tried to talk about it to some people, it's like they don't want to hear it. Oh, stop crying. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I just want to talk about it. Come on. Death. Everyone's quiet. See, nobody likes to talk about it. I'm here to talk about it. It's okay. It happens. Death. I'm going to say it again. Death. Death. That's what happened, November 8, 2012. It knocked on my door so loud. Loud, loud, loud. And guess what? I didn't want to hear it. I was not ready for it. I was not ready for it. I took my ears and put them up. Or I took my hands and put them up to my ears. And I said, no, this cannot be happening. No, not to me. Everything's good, right? I'm married. I got my house now. Never thought I'd own a house, but it did. It was my brother. November 8, 2012, I got the phone call that changed my life. He passed that day. It was a hit-and-run accident. He was 34 years old. Too young. And it changed my life. It changed my life because at that moment I realized that you only have one tiny moment in this life. You only have one tiny moment in this life to shine. And if you don't use every one of those moments, then you don't know. You don't know if you're going to leave this world when you're 100. You don't know if you're going to leave this world 10 minutes after you walk out the door. You don't know if it's going to be today, tomorrow, 5 years from now. And from that, when it happened, I moved into a really deep state of depression. It's another thing we don't talk about here. It's never happened to me before. Even when my parents split up, that was really sad, and that was a hard time for me. But no, this was like no other, because when this phone call came, it was like someone had taken a knife and stabbed me in the heart repeatedly. And then, to make matters even worse, had taken that knife and twisted it until the pain was simply unbearable. That's the way I described it to one of my best friends. Nothing could take that away from me. You can't replace him. But let me tell you, from this depression, from this moment, this time that I mourned, I learned that the power of life, the inevitable nature of life, and how it can be taken away from you when you least expect it to. And I know a lot of you have been through hardships. I know that sitting here right now, that some of you have maybe experienced this. And my heart goes out to you, because I do not wish that on anyone ever. But I'm going to tell you, you have a choice when you encounter these hardships. And it's not how big that hardship is. It's not how many hardships you encounter in life. That's not what matters. It's what you learn from it that matters. How you choose to continue to live after that really matters. So, after this period of mourning, it was through the holidays, bitter. You know, when you're depressed, the things I like to do, cooking, spending time with my children, being outside, exercising, doing yoga, I did none of that. For a while, I was kind of just I'd work, and if I wasn't working, I was just in bed. That's what I did. Luckily, my husband was there to support me, my friends, my family. But I learned that you have two choices, and this is the name of the presentation. A, you can live. Or B, just like that fish up there, jumping in the little fishbowl, you can be alive. And to me, there's a difference. Living is just waking up every morning. All right, I gotta go to school. Okay, hopefully I pass this class. All right, I gotta go to work. And alive means you wake up every morning and you realize that you're here for a reason. That your life has purpose, that your life has meaning, that you want to dream big. There's a difference. So I'm telling you right now, I want you to live your dream. Because now, more than ever, and I just wrote a long list, we need you as doctors, we need you as lawyers, we need you as business owners, we need you as teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, community leaders, motivational speakers, accountants, and the list goes on and on and on. We need you. Lo necesitamos. We need all the Latinos here to do that. Because let me tell you, this is the situation right now. Why is it that when a few months ago I'm trying to call around town to get a counselor for mi mama, right? I'm trying to get a counselor for her because it's really hard for her to deal with this, obviously. That there's only 2 or 3 Spanish-speaking consejeros in Reno that I can think of. Why is it that when I send my son to the bilingual Spanish-English program in Washington County School District, that they're struggling to find Spanish and English teachers to fill that up? Why? Porque hay tantos y tan pocos. Why is there so many, but there's not enough of us going out? There's not enough of us continuing, living our dream, being alive. That's why we need you. We need all of you. Your parents need you. Your community. Every single included a few words that I tell my babies, mis niños, before I tuck them into bed. I've been saying this every night to them for the past 2 years. The first 3 phrases are what I've been telling them the last 2 years, and then the last 3 phrases is what I started telling them in the last couple months. My realizations from a horrible experience, how I'm trying to transform my life, and I hope that they can learn from this. So these are the words that I tell them. You are strong. Every night I tell them this. You are strong. You are kind. You are generous. Speak your truth. Your truth is your purpose. Standing up for your people, standing up for yourself. Shine your light, because every one of us has that luz inside of us. Shine your light. And then lastly, I end it with this. And change the world. Thank you so much, everyone. This speech is dedicated to my brother, Ernest David Vargas, also known as Ernestito. Rest in peace, hermano. Te amo muchísimo. Thank you all.